There we go. Oh, oh, why am I... Suki, why are you treating your mouse like your controller, which definitely has a shorter range to pull on? Alright. What is our goals? Oh yeah, we unlocked a few different things. Oh, because I'm wearing the whole, like a full-on outfit. That's right. Well, we got prepared the general store. We need to get a lot of wood and iron ignites. Which is, in theory, rather easy. And wood we'll just have to, like, slowly get. I don't know if I can cut trees around. Or how's that's gonna work. We also got a bunch of other stuff like cheese, corn, monster powder, pound red juice, seaweed, tomato, trail mix, small animal feed, which I don't know, wood fence, cabbage, oyster, hay bale, a miner's pickaxe, monster shell, pine skater. We're gonna start these one at a time, though. The big thing is we're gonna try to repair the store. None of those plants are growing anything. I'm going to tell you guys to come out. Pet our cow. Milk. We really should start cooking as well. We do have plenty of money though. Need something new? We've gotten something new. Caterpillar, rooster feathers, shell, hardwood, sapphire. Did the game crash? Oh, that was weird. I don't know if like the game tabbed out for a moment. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. Alright, we need to look for the old lady. Suki, good morning. If you got something new, just bring by the museum anytime. Come on, hope you slept as well as I did last night. She is in here. Yep, should be in here. Unless it's the old, different lady. It is. Because you can check it out, but I don't think it's brain. Keep elevating when you sleep tonight. You should be fine. That's really... Thanks, Phelan. Oh, she's in the center square, but what can we buy here? Everything's running smooth. I wonder what that was all about. There you are. Give me some gossip. You're like this one. Yeah, give me pretty boy. He likes candied strawberries. Okay, I can work with that. That coral mantis at the museum is so gorgeous and I knew it. It's so pink. Looks as adaptation. Do you think my hair is also adaptation? You know, I've been wondering that myself actually. I can make one more iron ignite, I think. Well, I'd use it for you need it. You better clean up after yourself. Yeah, well, since we're here, let's make one. We just need one more and then we're good. Then we just focus on getting wood. No, we're not going here. must be. Okay. So there's no way I was gonna win that, I think. Monster Wing, okay. Go on, shoot. Shoot me. Oh. I have to get closer. Okay. That's bullshit. Do I have anything else? That's food? No, I do not. Where is this one? Where is this? Is it here? Is it one of these after all? What? Is it behind the... Oh, I didn't even see it. Nope. Cave mushroom. Oh, I could eat the cave mushroom. Undersea weed, okay. I'm trying to get to the part where it's like, what do I keep and don't keep? Okay, we have enough iron rods. But what is with this room over here? Feels like there's supposed to be something right in there. I think we got enough, so we're just gonna run, because we're low health. Hello! Hello, Jesus. Oh, hello. Some administrative duties frequently keep me hold up in my office. Do come by and say hello. It gets a little lonely in there. That's not really a decree or anything, though. It would just be nice. Right, did I? Yeah, I did get some new things. I got the undersea weed. Oh. I'm gonna keep the clinic open today, but Haynes right, even a doctor needs a day off every once in a while. And then I need to start like upgrading my armor, I think specifically. There's no need for me to keep the copper anymore. Where is Juniper? Where's that? Okay. Oh, there's actually a new job. Christopher's She Shell. Okay, whatever. What are you shopping for? Tuesday should eat more vegetables, so here I am. Okay. Have a flower. Thanks. Catmint? Ooh. I honestly should be growing more things, but I've been so focused on, like, getting stuff done. What are you doing here? Try to give March space to fortune when I can. He likes getting to the zone, you know? Alright, now we're just gonna spend the rest of the time, getting wood. So that praying mantis? It's praying mantis, actually. Alright, I don't need... Well, I do need the monster shell. I don't need the praying mantis. I don't need the waterfly. The copper ore I technically don't need. I could always put it away, I think, right? Gives me a little bit of health. Go inside. Do I need this grass for anything? Oh, okay. This I need though, so I'll keep that. Do I need the glass? Not right now, so. Thank you for the iris. Tomorrow's birthday is Josephine. What does Josephine like? I have no fucking clue, apparently. Okay. Good Great to know. Do I need the peaches for anything? I don't think I need them for any quest. Oh, right. Since we're here. Let's use the shrine. And higher level branching. Right. 80, where are you? You're all the way up there. Okay, good, good, good. Anything we can buy here worth anything that we need. Emerald, diamond, ruby, sapphire, silver egg. Wow, silver egg knot's actually really good, but we can't use it. Buy the cucumber, put in the... No, I don't need to do that, so we can go put into the museum. Knock that off. There's always upset where they're done. Get it. Wild grapes. Okay. Don't know where we're gonna get wild grapes. We're only halfway. Juniper and Turu, if you flagged me down earlier, asking how I cultivate Desert Island. Is there a way to tell me I should take a vacation? I mean, maybe. Uncle Lennon is retired, which is another way of saying he's bored. Alright. Your mystery is most illegible, Suki. You seem to be capturing a lot of hearts around town. Oh, okay. Great. And Elise, I hope I can grow into life like she does. Life's so exciting. Alright. I must hear about this. You. He loves golden bristle. Gold quality hairs dropped from Copacabana. I don't have a Carabera. Capybara. However you say it. Is everyone at the end? Everyone seems to be at the end. Okay. You should feel honored, Suki. You're the first farmer I've designed to be acceptable in my presence. And you're the first bathhouse owner I made friends with. Thanks. Thanks. Well, I saw that tin lunchbox at the museum and started making bets on who would eat whatever was inside. I was disappointed when Arrow said it was empty. Wait, where is Josephine? Ow. Weird. Wait, hold on. Another day, Mystery. Hold on. Birthday gift, aren't you a sweetheart? Thank you, Suki. Good. And we're gonna run to the museum, drop off the cucumber, and then back clearing out our farm for the wood. Oh, why did I do that? Or they should buy a coop at some point. Is that fresh air? So good, so you're getting fresh air? Actually, why don't we go do that? Did it cost resources, like, what to do it? I forget. farm expansion. Oh no, there's a farm expansion which is 40,000. Wow. Find stone, hardwood, home upgrade. No, it was. Okay, so it does require wood and stone. Actually, why don't we just buy it? Clear out some space for it. Work on buying our first chicken. Getting more animals. Oh, I didn't realize my peaches came out. Alright. Wait, did I already buy one? I think I already bought one. That was what that project was for. Oops. Oops. I am my own worst enemy sometimes. This is why I should play a bit more often. there we go. I was gonna say, how do I... Okay, I think I have enough wood. I just think it does it automatically for next day. It's been a while since I last played. And then we just start adding the wood and stone to the coop. Go inside. Yeah, we could just finish up the coop tomorrow. Oh. What do I do not need? Sesame. The peaches. The dill. The fiber. Ooh. Yep, sent outside. Was really studying the stone limits in the museum. She's just a matter of camouflage. There's camouflaging yourself all over the house. You're actually hidden in the couch to give my parents such a fright. Have a flower. Thank you. Do you have anything worth buying? Fiber, sapphire, copper, emerald. Nope. Alright. Okay, how do I, say it's done? Or do I have to go tell someone? Oh, I have to bring her the bunny. Wait. Where is she right now? Up there. so we'll go meet her in a second. Give me the gossip. Let me try this. Let me know who you want to chat about. Yeah, you. Love gift. She loves seafood snow pea noodles. It's a 5-star dish that's gonna be impossible to make at my current level. I can tell you that. Okay, what do I want? Ranger's leaf hair clips. She's still here? No, she's not. Is that, I think that's her little face here. General request. Yep. Hey Suki, you look like you got something to tell me. I'm doing everything we needed for the general store. Wonderful. I'll gather everyone together and meet you there. 3. Oh, I thought you was gonna do countdown. Looks like we're ready to start. Alright folks, give me a season, you'll have the brand new improved general store. A season? Don't worry, Mom, all you can stay at my place. Well, I think it could be some things up 5 little assistants. How about Suki? You bet. Let's get to it. I'm gonna help too. No doubt. I'm pretty sure everyone in town will help if the general store was gonna get done. I never knew there was like replacement boards on it. Oh shit, it is bigger. Look at this mess. Time to show off the family's famous sweeping technique. Wow. So beautiful. Everyone, thank you. This is a turning point for all of Mystria. You took the words out of my mouth. I'm glad we got to be part of it. It was fun. It really was. Alright, fam, let's get this shelf stocked. Yeah, I'm gonna see what you guys got for sale for now. I think it's more stuff, it looks like. Bag upgrade! Yeah, oh no, I don't have enough money. Once I get that money, I get to upgrade my bag, which is desperately needed. Okay. What's our next job? I feel like I got so many hair accessories recently. Cheese. How do I get cheese? I probably have to cook. It's gonna involve milk. An egg? No, it's just probably milk, isn't it? Ooh, we got 3 milk. Okay. Got the kitchen in here? Do I even know how to make cheese? Okay. Well, it's not gonna be cheese next. For corn. Might be a bit late, so we're just gonna focus on getting our coop done. Do I need pears for anything? So I can sell the pears. Okay, so if I get one more monster shell, I'm good. I start cooking to raise my level. Blueberry jam. No. Okay, so I'll do watermelon. Just give us a new thing, so we'll go do that. Using a warfighter in a collection. What was that, Yusuke? It's a machine that they go blue like that. to turn in. Finally got the pond skater. Okay. Better. The supervisor realizing it. Oh. Okay. We're gonna go drop it at the museum, then we're gonna go to the next spot. Okay, then you need the pond skater. Where are you? You guys are all on the Eastern Road. Why is Dozy on the East? Or is that our dog on the Eastern Road? What's up, Sue? What's up, Patty? What's going on? What is it? Where did they go? What do you mean? Go on. Let me hear it. I don't have to worry about them ever watching this stream. There you go. Turn in the quest. Wow, so you must have amazing reflexes. Very nice. Help me make this grilled cheese and we have it for your hard work. Oh, do we learn their recipe? Awesome. But yeah, go on, lay it on me, Patty. Fuck, do I make cheese? I'll also buy corn while we're at it. I love to eventually play a game with the streams. Could be a lot of fun. I do enjoy having the Sundays off to do my thing. I see. Yeah, that is a problem, ain't it? I can see how that can be a problem. I think what's gonna be for me, Patty, is that well, I do have a few thoughts. The first thought is that I think what's gonna happen regardless is if like Sunday group falls apart, Sunday's gonna become the game for Lancer. So I feel like no matter what, you're not gonna have your Sundays off, type of thing. Also, I'm kind of waiting to see how this situation is gonna be resolved, because like I know my first reaction to when we had the bombshell was I got angry. I was annoyed. So you know the DM could have reacted in in a way, because, you know, not that he was, like, lashing out, but kind of lashing. Ow. Wait, do I have 2 fucking tomatoes? No, I only have 1 today. What do I have 2 of? Oh, I'm just blind. It might have been just his way of, like, lashing out. So I'm waiting to see how that situation resolves before I'm like, am I a toe out the door or am I 1 foot out the door already, you know? Oh, I forgot to get the item from you. Because depending on that is going to really determine, like, what I'm going to feel about the campaign. Because, like, unfortunately, it was not like we were in the beginning of, like, the beginning of, like, you know, Desert. We're right in the middle. Like, I just went into the ship and got 2 big bombshells, you know? It's really, I think, going to determine, like, what, you know, they do. I forgot to put the straw hopper in there. Because if it turns out to be a thing where, he, you know, he rewinds us back and then, like, you know, Des left with her, okay, you know, it's fine, you know, I can work with that. Hello, Nix. Welcome in. You came in at technically a deep subject. I'm gonna take that emerald, and I'm gonna put you there. Go choosing later. How it goes? It goes well. We're talking about our Sunday campaign. We're both players in the campaign, and I can work with it, but I'm not sure how bad people fit. Yeah. To give like a long story short, pretty much what happened was one of the players left because they don't like doing long campaigns, and they felt like their backstory was being handled very poorly. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of their big story arc, so they left. And our campaign went on hiatus because we didn't know what to do, you know, Christmas season and everything. So we're waiting to see like what happens with going forward, because DM wants to bring in 2 new players to bring us back up to a party of 6. I don't know why I didn't think about it. For some reason I was thinking 3, but no. Yeah, from party 4 to 6, we were a party of 5. And we're waiting to see, because like we all came up with like, some of us came up with different ideas of like how to write that character off. Like, well, because pretty much they're a sky pirate, and they left the crew. The sky pirate is in town with their airship, by the way. We're like, oh, what if she, you know, leaves with the crew? Or she runs away for her old love because her old girlfriend was on the ship, you know? We're like, okay. Then the DM's like, oh, a plan's already in place. So it's kind of like, we're waiting to see, like, what happens, and we don't see that until, like, 2 Sundays from now, because we don't come back until, like, the second weekend in January. So we're all kind of like, is this going to be bad, or is this going to be good? Pear something cereal with a sweet melt-in-your-mouth texture. Did I forget to put my cow back in? Oh, he's already out here. Oops, sorry, buddy. Any plans for New Year's Eve? Technically, yes. I will be away at a wedding. That's why this is the last stream of the year. So, I leave tomorrow for a wedding, and the rehearsal's on the 1st, and the wedding's on the 2nd. But they're planning like a New Year's party to welcome everyone to the wedding. Some of them have done this before. My brother's doing it for his wedding coming up in March. Hello, cousin Matt. We're it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Where Saturday's rehearsal dinner, Sunday's the wedding, but Friday's kind of like a welcome party. Like, hey, because it's at a casino for my brother's wedding. So it's like a welcome everyone in. And so this is a very similar one where it's like, hey, welcome everyone in party. So my New Year's Eve is going to be spending it with the wedding party that the wedding I'm about to go to. But also I'll answer your question, Patty. Oh god, the music just came back. Moment. I'm waiting to see what happens. If the DM writes the character off in a very poor way, like just kills him off in front of us, I'm gonna have like 1 foot out the door, because it's just gonna be like that's kind of shitty. But I also gotta understand why DM didn't want the player to still be in the campaign server, because it's like you kind of left it without any notice, and now you expect us to be like, all's good, buddy. Because I would guarantee you, if I was in DM shoes, I would have probably booted them from the server too. Because my first reaction sometimes is get annoyed with things without thinking things through. But yeah, so this is gonna be the last stream of the year until the new year comes. I will probably won't be streaming until like I think January 4th or 5th. That sip was not that great in that whiskey. There's a cinnamon stick in here. I'm getting to like the end of the whiskey, and I'm like, there's like grains of cinnamon. I'm like, I just felt like I took a shot of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch whiskey. For better and worse. I'm also pretty set on what my next few games are going to be. One of the games I'm probably going to be my next, like, I want to say project game is going to be Signalius. Because I spoke with Grindhouse, who, Grindhouse is a big supporter of Signalius. Which is, like, how they described it to me was a Space Yuri game with King and Yellow vibes. I was like, interesting concept, but I'm down for it. So that's probably gonna be the next one, because I was told, like, if you want to get, like, it's a game you have to play more than once, from what I was told. You get, like, a normal ending, play it once, and then if you want to go for, like, the true ending, you have to play a second time. So, and I'm like, oh, how long's the first try? And they're like 12 hours, and then if you play a second playthrough, it's, like, 6 days. So I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be a 20-hour game. Because if we, like, I'm gonna time out for a moment, every sound's gonna stop. Because if we, like, look at, like, what was it? Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise, where are you? Where are you on my recent games? Tales of Arise was 48 hours, so like it's almost like a third of almost like Tales of Arise. I'm like, you know what? Let's do some smaller stuff. That's why I did like Bendy. I'm probably gonna do some of the demo disc like horror games that like go around, as well as Advent Calendar. There's also a few other small games I would like to get done. There was oh god, what was it? There was a few like in the vein of like Ib, Witch's House, but they're like less known. One was like End Roll was one. Wanda Horror I would like to do at one point. I'm like blanking on a few names. Iron Lung I would like to do. Probably My Friendly Neighborhood was another one, because it was recommended to me by Jesus. I'm thinking. Hello Val, Iron Lung Markiplier movie? Yes, it's based off a game, I would like to do that. And like, it's been like recommended to me so much that I have yet to play, and I'm like, you know what? I should probably play at some point. Also, hello Val, how are you doing? And then I went to a few people that I know that played, like they have played a few. Like I was asked Folly about Pocket Mirror, and she was like, "You probably won't like it, Suki. It's like a very slow burn." Doing good on League though, so you know. I was about to say, if you're playing League, are you doing good? Are you really? Yeah, like Enroll was one. Your Turn to Die I want to do at one point. I believe it's like practically finished. Oh, did you enjoy Pocket Mirror? Dot Flow was another one. Spirit Hunter, Mermaid Swamp. I probably won't do Ao Oni, even though I played it before, because Ao Oni is really weird, because like with every major update, they drastically change the story. So someone who died in like 0.5 was alive in like 0.7. And then people that like, a story element that happened in 0.6 was not in like 0.9. Ao Oni was like literally like every update, the story just drastically changed. Yeah, I heard I played Your Turn to Die when it was like they first dropped the demo, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is like Danganronpa. And then I was like, oh, let me try this. And then like one of the first like you know I guess you could say like we'll use Danganronpa terms like first trials. One or two characters could die, and I'm like, wait a second, different things can happen here. It's not just a set person each like chapter, and it threw me for a fucking loop. Um, there was a few more. I'm like, look, I saved a few screenshots. I'm like, look on my phone real quick, like try and zoom in. Grey Garden was another one. Cell Imperio, Dreaming Mary. Dreaming Mary, I was worried about. They told me like Dreaming Mary, like, cause like like there's like RPG Maker horror games, like there is like a good ending for some of them. Like Ib has a good ending. Mad Father has a good ending. Crooked Man has a good ending. Like a lot of these games do have good endings, or like true endings where good things do happen. And then they would tell me about Dream Mary, and they like my friend like practically like grabbed me by the shoulder and went, "You're not ready." And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like Dreaming Mary will break you in a dozen ways. And I'm like, "Oh, wonderful." The best ending is still back. From what they told me without spoiling things is that because you're playing from the viewpoint of the little girl in like her own dream world, and it was, oh god, it was like similar, it was a similar situation to the game I played last year for God, look, don't have the stream. Thank you for stopping by, though, Val. I hope you have a good one. It was the one game where you had a dream world, like talking to games characters from your like little Game Boy, and they're like, because you're pretty much the ending for that game was that like your father killed your mother and was taking you to the lake, and then the video game characters told you to close your eyes, everything would be okay, and it was all your imagination, and you end up dying from your father. And they're like it's on that level where in Dream Mary's like everything bad's going to happen to you no matter what. It's just a degree of lesser to worse things. And I was like, oh, joy. I like having my heart broken. The Forest of Puzzling Rain was another one. Space Funeral, The Grey Garden. Yeah, I have like quite a few different ones. They're all like the RPG Maker era. Because I feel like RPG Maker horror games really nailed that like story aspect. Did my charger get caught up in my controller? Oops. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different horror games I would like to do. Before I do Signalius, just because I know they'll be shorter or easier to go through. Oh, we can buy there's roses. Okay. Also, I'm also taking any recommendations as well, because like if you have a recommendation of something that'll be up my alley, I'll absolutely play it. Wait. I went to the wrong place. I figured to do like Field Administrator tonight because like it's gonna be weeks until I play again. So I'm like, you know what, I can play something, chat, because if I start a project, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. And it's been playing down his upcoming birthday, but he can't fool me. He loves and he's just eat desserts. Sure, he loves something sweet from you too. I know one. What's it called? In Stars and Time. I like to do, but I have a very unique idea for In Stars and Times. So, In Stars and Times is like very obvious. It's a looping storyline where you're gonna play through like it's a Groundhog's Day. You're gonna play through the same day over and over and over again until you succeed. And I'm like, what if I had like someone new every time I played it? Like the first time I play, I had Patty with me. Then the second time I play, I had like Vaughn with me. The third time I had like Sakusan, and so forth and so forth, to make like almost like playing where I know what's going on every time, but someone who has might not been watching, it's new for them the first time. So it's kind of like we're playing off the like looping aspect where they don't know what's going on, but I do. Ooh, I'm almost finished this whiskey. I need to get like a new one off the shelf soon. Give me the gas. Wait, that's not you? Oh, I keep going to the wrong building. I need the gossip. I need to know what people like. Hello, Dozy. Let me regale you with the latest gossip. Sure. She loves globe berries. A wild plant foraged in winter has a sweet flavor and naturally glows. Uses a cooking crafting ingredient. Okay. Nothing quite like a morning soak to start the day out right. All your worries just melt away. The pup Alien, he certainly has a person for asking questions, doesn't he? Don't mind helping with translation now and then, but you better not push it. Here, have a flower. Thanks. And then also, like, when we get back in, when I get back in January, I'll be setting up 2 collabs. One is going to be with Vaughn. We're going to get started with Dark Side of the Moon. We already know the first, what we're going to do, the theme is going to be mountain stories. Like, different, like, you know, like tales of the Wendigo, or Onis, stuff that lives in the mountains, or like different, disappearance stories. I'm going to talk about them, read a few out loud. So we already know what we're going to be doing with that. And then the other collab is going to be a few days after I get back. From what it was described to me, I was invited by Rin. It's going to be a friend versus friend team in Marvel Rivals. So it's going to be like 5 people, 5 friends on one side, 5 friends on the other, duke it out. And I think I was already drafted, from what it sounds like, as a in-house matches, huh? Yeah, I was already drafted as a Cloak and Dagger healer, which I don't know is a good thing, that like automatically like I have my hero and role, which either means I'm really good at it or I'm really bad at everything else. Though I'm actually good at it. I was actually I mean, I'm decent, I guess you could say. I'm a gold rank Cloak and Dagger healer. I was getting close to the next rank up, but like I don't play Marvel Rivals enough to like get anywhere higher than that. What is my goal for today? Watermelon. Okay. Seashell, Monster Shell, we could go do that. Yeah, let's go do Monster Shell. I was invited, shouldn't have on all sides. Well, the funny thing is, I'm not, like, amazing at the game. I'm pretty decent. It's just, like, I'm very good as, like, a support. When, like, Overwatch was really big, I was a really good, like, Mercy main. Like, Family Crest Pendant and a common artifact. When someone widely adopts an Enduria Pence, we're beginning to family members who are leaving the house for the first time. When, I forget what the highest rank for Mercy was on, Overwatch, but I reached it as a Mercy, which is, like, saying a lot, because, like, if you're doing, like, if you're pairing up with random people as a healer, it's rough. It's rough if you don't know what they're doing. Also, I need iron, just to, like, start upgrading my armor and everything. Understandable. I started off with D.Va, Reaper, and of course Mercy when I first began. She was very easy to play, so to some degree. I played a lot of D.Va when I played tank. D.Va was just fun to play. Reaper, I don't know what it was. Like, when it came to DPS for, like, Overwatch, I was just not good at it. The closest I got to, like, DPS, being good at DPS was playing, McCree. I forget what his new name is now, but like it was McCree because like before like during the big era of like Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and then Halo, I was a big sniper person. So when it came to McCree, like you had to be like a headshot person. I just felt really at home with it. But then I like transferred to being a Mercy main, and then once I got the Witch Mercy main, I'm like, you know what? I'm sticking at this. But here's the thing, like, I can't go back to it now. I know now, like, in comparatively, I am, like, if there's an average, like, mouse and keyboard player, I'm below average now. Because I always played controller on, like, console and when it came to, like, PC. So, like, I know nowadays you need to be, like, when it comes to, like, DPS, if you're going for headshots and everything, you have to be really, you either have to have, like, a really good controller or be really good at mouse and keyboard. I'm not. So, like, Cloak and Dagger, which is kind of like almost like auto lock on for the healing, I do so much better. But what really made me good as like a Cloak and Dagger was my survivability, because I would play matches and like not like die once or not die at all. And like if you're a healer and not dying at all, it means you're getting more heals out and even damage out. And so if I survive more, usually my tanks survive more. If the tanks survive more, they're drawing aggro, which means the PS will survive more. So it becomes like a cascading effect. Hold on one second, I'm just grabbing something off my shelf. From Italy. Oof. I feel like I'm gonna put that in my controller for a minute just to chat. Yeah, grab some. I always wonder if I say like limoncello. Got when I was in Italy. Technically, I picked up like 3 bottles, but one we drank while we were there. I was first introduced to it because I had a coworker who would make it, and then made me like a small bottle of it, and I fell in love with it. Then I would buy some that you could get like in like wine spirit stores. But then we were in Italy; it's like everywhere. Because I believe it's like Sicily is like really big on like lemons. Like that's like one of their main exports, and then it was just like everywhere, and it was just so tasty. As much as wine I drank more more of this. I think just at the end of the day, while I do enjoy wines, I'm more of a port and fruit wine person. So I just like dessert wines, especially. Alright, I see you. Go ahead. Okay, I have to probably get close to you, huh? When did you drop? I'm getting chunked over here. Tidestone, okay. Yes, I was invited by Rin to play some Marvel Rivals for our team versus team. I also got a small chuckle out of something, which was, I really need to talk to, like, Sunny more, I feel like. Because, like, Sunny knows everyone, like, most of my friends, and, has, like, a friend wall, and they're, like, on it. I was looking at, like, huh, I should probably chat with more people that, like, my friends are all, like, mutuals with. Oh, shit, there's something here. I forgot I can break those big ones now. What is that? Oh. Powerful ring. Okay. That increases my defense immediately. I'll fucking take that. Sea grapes. Did I... Okay. Wait. Am I supposed to, like, defeat monsters? Like... Oh, there's a lever. Okay. I was looking at, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And then another stream that I have planned in the future, I don't know when it's going to be, but it's literally going to be Umamusume. Pretty much a character that I really enjoy in this series. They're going to have a banner. I just don't know when it like translates to when it's going to drop global. And I'm going to tell you that I plan to go all out for it. I plan to get a few people to, like, jokingly do a chant or prayer on the stream to have them arrive. Like, I just want to have fun with it because, like, I have enough to get the pity for it, like Sakura-san did for her stream for a character, and I plan to do it for this character as well. I have enough points for it. No, I don't need to go there. I thought it'd be fun to do. I specifically want to get Patty to do a jokingly, like, call prayer to it, because I thought it'd be just fun, and I don't think he'll get too upset about doing it. Unless I'm completely wrong, which is also a possibility. Oh, pretty much, like do, like, a chant or prayer, like, you know, to get the character to appear. You know, silly things like that, Patty. TM Opera O has a New Year's, skin that's going to come out, eventually, the global. I think if, you know, predictions are right, it's going to be in February. It's horse girls, Patty. You know what horse girls are, Patty. And if that lands, like, on the weekend of my birthday, you best believe I am going to play it. Oh yeah, speaking of my birthday, well, it's not going to be, I don't think I'm going to do any goals or anything like that, but arriving right at my birthday is the remake of Tales of Berseria. And for those who know my community, or even my personal life, my rabbit's named after one of the characters in Tales of Berseria, Laphicet. And when I was going through a rough time, because, like, all our life when we had, like, dogs in the family, they were always my father's dog. They were always his dog. And when I was much younger, I was a late teen, but like for my youngest two siblings, they were still very much kids. Our father gifted us a rabbit, so like that was our first it was the first pet where he never said it was his, it was our pet. So that is what inspired me to get a rabbit, which was Luffy Set, was because of that rabbit, his name was Rocky Mountain. And when Rocky Mountain passed away and I was looking to get my own, I was in the middle of playing Tales of Berseria, and I ended up getting that, ended up naming the rabbit after that character. And Tales of Berseria was the first game I ever played to completion on stream, because there was 2 or 3 projects I played that I'd never beaten or got stuck, and it was also the days where like it was just really me streaming, and then like Lori would show up or Patty would show up or no one else, and I would always get bummed out. But Tales of Berseria was like, I sat down like, I'm gonna play as a finish, because like it would like really touch my heart. So like when it will drop for my birthday, I'll be playing that on stream, and I'm not going to do any goals or anything like that. It's probably going to be a thing where it's like, hey, I would appreciate if you guys like come out and support, but I'm not going to step any goals or anything, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to do it for like subs or bits. It's just a game that meant a lot to me, that I would like to share again, despite me playing it before and streamed it before. Because it's one of those games, like if you know Suki, Tales of Berseria means a lot to Suki. So it's something I'm going to play regardless. I should go turn these in before I forget. I didn't get a single monster shell from that. Oh, hello. I want to see what Erlen and Ellen are up to all day. Keep looking in the museum. Do you think they added their exhibit? I tried to pick up his shell, but it ran off. Both me and Hermit had it scared. Funny enough, just me talking about that game almost made me like tear up a bit. I'm like, God damn it. We'll put in sea grapes. The sage I'll keep. Tomato I'll keep. Peat I'll sell. Yeah. We're worried to that two grand to buy another the bag upgrade. Gonna drop the wood in there because we'll start building up. To get to just building up a stockpile of like wood and stone would probably be a good idea for any building projects. Okay, Friday Night Yams. Like, is there any birthdays coming up soon in this game? Patty, because I know you're the last one, and Nix, if you're still here, if you had to pick like a game, like for example, for me, I would just say like it's Tales of Berseria. If you had to pick a game to like stream on your birthday that mean a lot to you, what would it be? Like I'm genuinely curious. And if there's anyone that's hasn't mentioned in chat but listening, I'm also curious as well. If there's a game that like means a lot to you on that level. Like for me, it's like Tales of Berseria. Like, it's a good question, right? I don't need peaches and pears for anything, do I? Full Warmouth run, start to finish. with or without people? Because I know it's like different vibes and will take longer with like other people, but would you do it by yourself? Like, you know, just name it after people or even characters that you have for D&D? Or would it be like, would you do a collab for it? I feel like that's a very huge difference. No, that's not what I did. There we go. I get away with playing with other people doing the voices, but the solo campaign. Okay. I feel like I can lead that to another. It's so tempting to buy the watermelon, but I'm not gonna do it. What shell did they need it, by the way? I know one of them wanted like a shell. A seashell, okay. Alright, where are you, Granny? Well, I must get going, but you have yourself a good night, a new wedding? Oh, a nice wedding. And a happy new year. You as well, Nix. It's nice to see you. You have a nice New Year's as well, because I'll probably be like dead to social media during the whole time. But you have a nice New Year's. Have a nice night. And party. And I was gonna say, if you drink, have a toast, because I plan to have a toast on New Year's Eve with a drink to everyone. Ooh. Give me the gossip. Give me people I need, okay? Yeah, give me just her. Seaweed salad. You're kidding, right? Look at my memoirs. There's something would describe a blush. Okay, Patty. I have a question for you. I was gonna save this for your special hour down the road, but you're the DM, okay? You're running a campaign. Who is the dream? This could be, you know, famous people. This could be, you know, your friends. This could be, you know, people you haven't, you know, DM for. What would be the dream players to have? What class would you assign each person, and why? You can do this one by one, by the way. You don't have to like try to type out a long message. Where's Juniper? Where the fuck is Juniper already? Oh, that's her down there. Okay. Okay, she's done that. Wait, I should check to see if there's any new jobs. There are new jobs! Request for some sesame. I just literally got it the other day. Hold on. Thanks. The dense word at the museum unsettles me. How can I perform like that? True says I should accept that the world holds mysteries you never solved. Exactly what I don't like. What are you? Ant. Wait, who needed the tomatoes? Holt. Where is Holt? Hard to tell some of these faces. I think you're in here. Thanks, Suki. These tomatoes make a superb gazpacho. Here's your reward. Alright, I'll be right back 1 second as well. I am back. Also, I realized something because like I like doing like little like reviews. My limoncello because it is from a local place. I don't know if I would probably have to take a picture of it, but I don't know. I don't think it's a place thing you can actually buy unless you actually go to that shop in Italy. Hell, my wine, my wine bottle I had for Thanksgiving that I finished off for Christmas dinner. I'm like, I should probably do a review on that as well. And I looked at it and went, I don't think you can buy that around here. It's okay if you had a weird hiccup, Patty. Actually, fun fact. So like, me and Miss, I won 5 players. Okay. Me and Miss Saku actually were tasked with finding a bottle of wine that was a we were just told all we were told was Montepulciano, and we're like, okay, cool, that's probably a brand name or something, right? And then we get to Italy and we're like looking for it, and then we found one bottle at one place, and then we're shopping around in the town we were staying in. We go into the one grocery store because they have like wine everywhere, and we saw like 5 different bottles that were Montepulciano, and I'm like, well, that's weird. Why do these 5 different brands all have a bottle from here? Then we learned that the Montepulciano was just a it was just listing from what mountain region it was from, like one small mountain region. So Montepulciano was just like this one mountain that any wine that was made from there was Montepulciano, and we were like, oh, we don't know what wine to get because there is a bunch of different ones. Because for all we know, there could be a dozen wineries on that mountain. So we ended up buying a few. I ended up buying one for myself just to try. And we ended up buying one for us to drink while we were there. And we were like, oh, that's funny. Alright, watermelon, why don't we go try to the beach? For a farm. Oh, I punch. I went 5.5. Now, I have a question, because funny enough, Punch, I've been in a campaign where it technically was described as 4.5. So, hear me out. Is it you as the DM playing a player character that is just there for the battles and not the RP? Or is it because someone's too short? Because I was actually a campaign I'm in right now. It's a Kingdom Hearts campaign, and because there's only 3 of us, really. I keep tapping out by accident. And so it's 3 players, and the DM is there as a fourth player character, but only takes part in the battles. And then whenever they level up, we would choose like if they would do a feat or if they would do a stat level up or whatever. We would build the character as a group, and they would just play it during the battle. So like, do you mean you're playing a player character? Because technically I've been in a campaign where it's 3.5 players, because the DM plays a character that's only there for the battles. So it's not a broken thing, because I've been in campaigns where the DM is a player and they're the most overpowered thing in the group. Why are we so always quick to fill these spots? Okay, we don't need. And where I have 4 players and 1 has no legs. Ah. Technically, I've been there before. Yeah. I was there before. I had a campaign where someone who didn't have legs, They were pretty much like wheelchair bound, and they spent a lot of their time actually playing D&D. It was very interesting because they spent so much time playing like so many different types of tabletops. Um, they were so knowledgeable. It was really interesting. Oh, hello, Lori. Shit, this got hard. It is a hard question, Patty. When are you playing Wild Arms? Ooh, that's a good question, actually. When would I play Wild Arms? So funny how the music plays here is so casual. Honestly, I think I could be convinced to play Wild Arms. So here's the thing. I think, like, Bendy the Ink Machine was planned to be like 3 or 4 streams. Like, I actually expected to finish it tonight, but we finished it much sooner than that. But Wild Arms is probably one of the next few. Wild Arms is probably gonna be my next long-term playthrough till Tales of Berseria. It looks so much fun. It's just I know Wild Arms will take like a Grandia length playthrough. Maybe not a Tales of Berseria length playthrough, but up there. But yeah, the fun thing about Valorant is I downloaded it. So pretty much I was invited to a collab, right? With prize money attached to it. So I downloaded Valorant to play, and then the playthrough dropped. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Because like, unless when it comes to like Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Valorant, CS:GO, if I'm not playing with people, I don't play those games. League is another one, or Smite is another one. If I don't have someone to play with, I just don't play those games. They bore me to death. So I ended up downloading it, having made a profile and everything. Was down to play for this tournament, and then it fell through. And I'm like, what's going on? And so one of the reasons why I don't play Helldivers too often, because like if it's a game like that, I don't get too much enjoyment playing by myself. If people are playing, I'll definitely play. Same thing with Project Zomboid. I love the idea of Project Zomboid. It looks so fun, but if I'm not playing with other people, I have no reason to play. Because you gotta think, at the end of the day, I'm an RPG Maker style gamer. I'm used to like playing by myself on a game. Alright, we're going to the beach. I could swim out here, but why? I don't remember. Alright, it was for these. Okay. Clam, okay. But Patty, you can't escape from the question, unfortunately. We will need an answer. Strawberries? Rainbow seaweed. Huh. Okay, so who needed the pink scalp? Maple. Where the fuck are you, Maple? Where the fuck are you? I think that's you there. Okay, so you're at the tree. Let's take a zipping sub shell I ordered. Thank you. Though subject to your reward. Give me a fucking flower. Where's the girl that likes flowers? Wait, she? No, she's in her house. Okay. You like flowers, here you go. What a pretty tulip, I love the shade of pink. Thank you. I'm over at the Sour Market to use a flower stand. It might be fun. Actually, where am I on the... Okay, you're at 2 stars. There's at 1. Selena is at 3, but it's because she loves flowers, so that's easy. There's at 0. Those at 1. Those is at 3 because he loves sticks. Ian's at 1. This is at 2. Arrow's at 1. Anna's at 0. Hemlock's at 1. Marina is at 0 because I don't talk to the chicken. Bolt's at 1. Josephine's at 1. Josephine's at 4. Guns at 1. Blue's at 0. Luke's at 1. You're at 1. You're at 1. You're at 0. You're at 1. You're at 2. You're at 1. You're at 1. You're at 1. You're at 1. You're at 0. It was good to see you, Lori. It's definitely my last stream for 2025, and then, because I'll be away for the next few days. But you have a good night, Lori. I'll see you next week. Also, fair warning, Lori, I know you sent me a lot of messages. You probably won't get a response for the next couple days just because, like, I'm leaving for a few-day wedding. Huh, that's weird. It might... From what I thought my stream crashed because it said like it went down to like 0 viewers, and I was like, huh. But I know Lori's here, so why did it do that? Patty, you can't escape the question. Which is funny because I don't think like I was looking at my mobile. I don't think like it like ended stream, like, you know, sometimes you get like refresh. I think it just like kept going. You have a good one, Lori. Alright, the Friday night at the market. Can't miss it. I was like, I know something happens today. right back 1 second.
Oh, it did restart. Huh. I didn't even realize. Huh. Oops.
Your Ratag group has traveled 3 floors of the Blood Tower, explicitly befriending every monster along the way. In fact, I don't think he fought anyone. It's because we're on a journey of knowledge. No, it's because I like making friends with all the cool monsters. They told me I'm half elf, half dragon, half knight, secretly half unicorn. Maybe the most magical creature of them all, Bright Call. But your mom's an elf, so your pa is some kind of dragon unicorn knight? Fascinating question. I'll roll for scholarly insight and draconic knowledge. Oh, rats, it's 3. Let's inquire with Bright Claw's mother. Grimblade? I suppose I can ask. Hold, are you a dragon unicorn knight? Whatever you say, honey. I actually love that. I got some cool ideas for next week's menu. Keep an eye out. Evening, Suki. I feel like chatting with the riffraff, so I was just heading to the end. The ties in the museum bewitched me, Suki. Think of having a little slice of ocean at home warms the cockles in my heart. You know, Suki, that hum Irma snail at the museum makes me think of Mr. Baylor. I suppose home around with him. March and Reese are right. There's something nice about a drink after a long day of work. I'm the model this week. You might be wondering how I can hold this pose for so long. Between you and me, my back seized up 10 minutes ago, now I'm stuck like this. I heard that, and I'll take a look when we're done here, but for now, why don't we pick at everyone's drawings? I like Landon's. You can see it's a carpenter's hand in it. It's all those years of technical drawing, Landon. You got me, lady. In case you're wondering, clean line is all on the shoulder, which I can see you taking the heart march. Big improvement. Thanks, I mean, it's only natural writing. Speaking of natural talent, your drawings are something else. Oh, thank you, Mark. So I was just thinking that at least portraits are so striking. She really shows out the sharp points of her subject. My peck's really that big. Did you do some drawing down the farm, big guy? The baby animals in your sketchbook are way cute. I want a memento for when they're tiny. These drawings are nothing special. Not special that I like. Now, can someone give some ice for my back? Cause shrubs firelight, so I saw at the museum. The range of colors it goes fascinating. It's for hunting, warding off predators, and mating ritual. This requires further research. 2 words: beach cookout. The 2 most important words of the season. Good evening, Suki. I hope you're taking time to get to know our mystery. There's a lot to love about it. Is anyone up here? I know these 2 are going to talk. Alright, Suki, help me answer Jim's strange question. It's a perfectly normal thing to wonder about who in the mystery would make the best frog. Mark will run through all of his energy trying to jump higher than the other frogs. And then he'll quick up a storm and drive the rest off. What about Rias? He seems the type to be content with a simple life. This city boy, Juniper, no frog is a city. Sure, you got some thoughts. So who do you think would make the best frog? Juniper, the bathhouse is like your pond. Ha ha ha. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, Suki. Not now. Now, I think you made a adorable little frog, one of those poisonous ones. Besides, we all know the real answer has to be Errol. Have you seen that man's legs in the bathing suit? I haven't had enough wine for this conversation. So that Rain's cooking something good. saying, do they have a group conversation? They do not. Right. I think this is where we're going to end it for tonight. I think no one's really here, so I'm going to end stream here. So I will see you all next year. Thank you for all stopping by. Oh, you are here, Patty. Oh, I haven't heard from you for a bit, so I thought you were gone, actually. I didn't see you answer the question, so I was like, okay. I think he's disappeared for the night. It can be like one of the many questions I've asked you. I was like, hey, could you give me an answer about this? And I've not heard since then. I tease. Like I said, it doesn't have to be just friends. It could be famous people that are alive. No, that's wild. I mean, you're the DM, Patty. But yeah, I'll see you all next year. You all have a good